Right, hiya guys, so we're at Maverick Bar, #1 sports bar in Linthorpe. Get yourselves down here at some point, please. Great cracking bar.
Yeah, man.
But what we're here today to do is we're gonna have a little pre-match preview, even though we do that anyway, of the next 4 games we've got up and coming, which is Bristol City, as we know, Derby, Millwall and Ipswich away. So we ain't going to talk in too great a depth about it because obviously we give you a preview show every week, but we just want to kind of fill in a few gaps and stuff. So obviously we know about the debacle at Sheffield United. We won't get bogged down in that. We don't want to talk about that, do we?
Nah, no thank you.
So we're going to skip straight past that, and we're not going to forget that hasn't happened, but the league kind of starts again from here now because that's all that's done now. That result has concertinaed everybody up, so we're all kind of, everybody's playing each other, so it's who dares wins really, who wants it more. It's still in our hands, just, which is a typical Borough season. So, AJ.
Yes.
What are your feelings about Bristol City? Saturday.
Yes.
Massive game again.
Tough game.
Easy for him to say.
Yeah, right, good. tough game, good team.
Yeah.
Very strong at attacking.
Yeah.
Not so much good at defending.
Yeah.
Give away leads, as we obviously pointed out earlier on.
Yeah.
But also give away the leads. And I see it as an equal matchup, if I'm honest.
I do too, I think. And funnily enough, I think if we maybe you played these 2 months ago, it would have been a home win banker for me.
They battered us, mate, in their first game.
They did. Yeah. But us, they've been poor, as we've talked about in the last 4 months of the season. They've got 15 points from 51. So, well, like I said, we're not going to get too bogged down with Bristol City because we're going to do a preview. But I think if we'd have played them 2 months ago, home, guaranteed home win. For me, as you
100%.
say, I think it'll be a draw. And I think, as you've just said there, it's very finely balanced. Goal differences are similar. Goals scored, goals against.
They are a beatable team, though, mate.
They are.
You know, it's.
But isn't anyone in this league?
I would like to say anyone is. I mean, look at Aston Villa. They beat Wolves. Wolves came and beat us. They beat Derby last night, etc. But I mean, they're a world class.
And then QPR.
They're just world class in this league, regardless.
Beat Villa, yeah, like that.
Then QPR go and beat Villa afterwards, and it's like, well, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But you look at Bristol City. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. They are a good team, but they're patchy, mate. You know what I mean? They win some here, then they lose a lot here. And
who kind of stands out for you? I think we know who we're going to talk about, don't we?
Yes, you know.
Reid.
Yes, Reid.
Been a shining light for them this season.
Yeah.
And he's kind of filled in gaps where...
He's class, man.
He is a really good player.
I mean, even a few weeks back when he was playing defensive midfielder at one point.
Yeah.
That's how good he can play.
Do you think they'll keep hold of him? So I mean, so obviously we know that. Well, we think we don't have any reason why Traore wouldn't be starting. So kind of, I feel as if the matchups for them two.
But at the same time, Traore's been off the pace. I mean, he got to go for half time against Sheffield United.
But he's due that, isn't he?
He looks uninterested for me the last couple of games. That's my opinion.
Do you not think he's due a bit of a bad patch?
You go to Sheffield United, you expect him to be sort of one of our main men. He did nothing. He got to go for half time because he looked uninterested. He wouldn't go to his man.
Yeah.
He getting turned inside out, and he was like, "Get off the field because you don't look interested enough."
I mean, I've got a whole kind of synopsis on Traore anyway that I'm not going to talk about now. But so, what's your prediction Saturday?
They're a beatable team, like we just said. Anyone could beat anyone in this league. It's an open game. Both teams are equal matchup. Borough 2-1. I
like it. I'm going Borough 1-all. Take what you want from that, Borough 1-all. So that takes us into Derby. Okay, so we know what happened at the Riverside. Total debacle, undermung. Don't know how we lost that game 3-0.
I don't know everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Mental, wasn't it? Great first half.
Yeah, but that's thing. I remember Fabio having a chance later on in that half. They put it over the bar and you couldn't have missed it, but you missed it.
You knew then, didn't you?
And then obviously Vigil goes through and scores. But I mean, Borough had a handful of chances, missed them all. They had one chance first half.
Yeah.
And scored it back the net.
Well, they've had a strange season too. A bit patchy as well. Like a lot of the teams in and around us, people just can't seem to get consistently enough. And the teams that are consistent, it seems like, obviously we know about Fulham and Millwall that we'll talk about in a minute, that have come from nowhere. But it seems like the teams that have been in that, you know, as we talked about before we came on camera, we've got Villa up and down, Derby up and down that we're talking about now. Fulham haven't been, but then even Cardiff has slipped up recently.
Yeah, Cardiff are massively.
Also behind us, we've then had Preston that we thought were out of it, Brentford that we thought were out of it, and they're not. Sheffield United again that we thought were out of it, but then obviously after Tuesday. So Derby, as you've mentioned, Vidra. Good player. Good finisher.
He's probably one of the best.
Lawrence as well.
Lawrence, Huddleston's still there. Ex-Tottenham lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
You got David Nugent.
Another old-timer.
But yeah, I loved him because he's one of the players that can pop up and get you the goal.
Yeah, and he's sort of... Yeah, he's a...
He won't do anything all game. He won't do anything all game for you.
Get one chance, poach, and he's done.
Last minute of the game, he obviously, you know, knew he was going to go and score the winner, so even at their place it's going to be hard. I mean, listen, I'm excited for this game, but I'm nervous. I'm excited in the fact of, you know, another away day. You know, it's going to be a fantastic away day, I'm sure, just in general with all the lads and that. But then you're nervous.
It's always great support.
Of course, but then I'm nervous what's going to happen on the pitch.
So what do you think the scoreline?
Listen, it's a team out of top 6, mate, right? And I often do, well, this season we haven't been known out of top 6.
Unfortunately, that's been our kind of Achilles heel, hasn't it?
It's been a horrible season, if I'm honest with you, mate. I mean,
it has really, hasn't it?
Has it been horrible, mate? I've been away all season long, and I've been put on this roller coaster, and I want to get off because now I feel sick.
Aye, I think every time,
I see the end of the line, and I'm clapping. I'm hey, good ride, everyone. This has been great.
I think every time we started getting excited,
yeah,
we've then gone and had a result against Burton, or whoever it is, and we've been poor.
And after Derby beat us 3, another one on a massive run.
Exactly.
That's what put them in the playoffs.
Exactly, and actually quite recently...
They grew confidence off us.
Yeah, they have, and actually quite recently, Rowett's made some bold changes after he got beat at Huddersfield, and dropping his captain, dropping 5 of his sort of first team players that he was religious with, and it's turned a corner for him. And, you know, Borough haven't had the opportunity to do that because we haven't got the squad. For
me, it shows you, right, how big they see Middlesbrough this season, because if they're patchy, they play Middlesbrough going on an unbeaten run, it shows you how important that game went at the Riverside.
Listen, I think teams have come to Borough this season because we've built our own reputation, because around football we've had good players, we've had players come and spend money, and teams look at Borough and think, yeah, maybe I'll get some confidence in beating you because you guys are supposed to be one of the benchmarks, but we've proven we haven't. So, I mean, so what you going score-wise?
It'll be tough, mate. I'm not joking, it'll be a hard game, and it may be one of our toughest ones out of the last 4. Apart from the likes of Millwall and obviously the Bristol City one, but this is going to be rock hard, mate. I'm not going to lie, to be a solid game away from home. A tough team to beat at home.
Score?
I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. Trust me. I just had to talk a little bit.
The houses.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go 2-2.
Okay.
Hang on. What's the K for?
No, because I'm kind of thinking that's a fair result. That's if I can see that. But again, I'm not being negative.
Go on then.
I'm going 1-1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what you did to me, so
okay.
No, all right, mate. Yeah, no worries.
Because I was kind of pondering it.
Millwall, anyway. Let's talk on to Millwall. I don't know, but Millwall.
Hell, all right, slow down. Millwall. So we both, as we've been talking about this earlier.
Yes.
You know, no brainer. That's our toughest game.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Ipswich game we've talked about could be a banana.
Yeah, that could be, but you look at Millwall, mate, unbeaten run.
But that's what I'm saying, as we're talking about here about Derby and Bristol City, they're kind of in our league, AJ, obviously, literally, but more, metaphorically, they're more in our league. Dropping points, winning, didn't they?
They haven't lost in 17 games, mate.
Exactly, so we're coming across a team now that, apart from Fulham, are the form team in this league. Now, this is where I worry, because when Borough fans talk about at least we get the performance, it's all about the results. I don't agree with that, because you're going to come across teams that you need to beat who are performing well, who've got confidence. Now I'm going to put my prediction straight out there with this. I think they'll come to Riverside and I think they'll turn us over. I think they will concede, but I think they'll be 2-1, because I think by that time the crowd will be kind of shocked, the confidence. But as we were talking about earlier, Gregory, great player for them. Saville. They've been a unit. Neil Harris, is he manager of the season for you?
He's class, mate. He's been class for them, and he. League One through the playoffs as well.
Yeah.
Didn't do automatically.
Which is hard to do.
They did it the hard way. Won at Wembley, whatever. Came to the Championship, and everyone wrote them off. Everyone said they'd be relegated, and right now, as we make this video, they're in the playoffs.
And they've played some good teams as well.
Unbeaten in 17 games, mate. You know, gone on a massive, beat some great teams this league.
They've just beat Bristol City recently, haven't they? 2-0 at Bristol City. Leeds 4-3 at Ellen Road. There's just a couple off the top of my head. But I think they've played Villa in there as well, and they've played Fulham as well in there. But so. Obviously, that's the kiddie game there.
Yes.
So, are we going to have the crowd on side by that point?
It's got to be. Last home game of the season. You've got to pack that stadium out. Everyone's got to be there wearing red. It's got to, you know what I mean? We've almost got to intimidate them, maybe just for noise.
Do what people fear at the Den. Because no one likes going to the Den, do they? The new Den, should I say.
I went there this season, and I'll be honest with you, it isn't the nicest place to go. It is intimidating, I'll be honest with you. It's the only place in my whole footballing life that I felt intimidated going to a stadium.
But it was a great hot dog, though. Wasn't that one of your favourite hot dogs of the season?
I didn't get one.
Must have been.
But don't get me wrong, it was fantastic. FOXY, it was really nice.
Get one.
It was nice.
Was it an hot dog or was it the pepperami?
I didn't eat nothing when I went to Millwall, mate.
I don't believe that, and I think most Borough fans should be stop all the football talk. Anyone who wants to write in and talk about A.J.T not eating on the way there, I'm convinced.
No, at the stadium. Of course, I had a Burger King on the way there. Bacon and cheese XL for Burger King. Shout out.
So, but getting back to soccer.
Yes.
I mean, there's
back to soccer. Did you say then?
Yeah, back to soccer.
Okay. Soccer.
Getting back to soccer.
All right.
So you're going. What you going then? Realistically.
Listen, it's got to be sold out at home. We've got to give a performance. That's home game of the season for all the fans. 3-1 Borough.
Like I said, 2-1 Borough. So that leaves us with Ipswich away.
Yes.
But we haven't had the best results there ever.
It's miles away as well. Like, to give us that game, last game of the season, a 12 o'clock kickoff.
Suffolk.
3 o'clock in the morning set off from Teesside. What's
suffer.
The crack with this?
Well, it's going to be one of them, like you said, 12 o'clock.
If we lose, mate, and I'm tired, I'm sorry, but you're going to hear it all.
Well, to be honest, that's something that I just hope we win then. Please. But, I mean, as you've pointed out there, it all seems to see a 12 o'clock kickoff going all the way there is a chore. And
that's why I hope the players give us something back for that journey. You know, it's miles away.
Let me ask you this then. So on your predictions there, you've gone Bristol City draw, Derby
no win.
Bristol City win.
City win. Derby draw.
Millwall win. So off the back of what you're saying there, then we should be going to Ipswich with confidence, shouldn't we?
Of course we should be.
In our hands.
It's the last game unless we get to the playoffs. But it all depends. It all depends on the 3 before that.
Exactly. So
you know what I mean? If we go there now, if we go Ipswich, say Ipswich on Saturday, and we got nothing to play for, you're not going to be upbeat. You're going to be down. No one will go. Well, don't get me wrong, of course it'll be sold out, but realistically, no one's going to be fired up for it. Everyone's going to be down because you know what I mean. Players have already put their holidays. They know where they're going. Whereas if we're going into the playoffs, going into that game, and we have to win that game, a different story, mate.
Do you not think though with that as well that if we do get into the playoffs, we can't scrape into it. We need to have wins here now.
You have to be confident going into the playoffs. We haven't beat anyone out of the top 6 yet.
No, we haven't. And even though I'm sat here saying I don't think these 3 games will be tough, we probably won't find a win. I think if we have any chance of going into the playoffs and doing something, we need to beat all 4 of these.
Yes, mate. Listen, the playoffs is hard. I mean, listen, I've done it before. I mean, it's heartbreaking.
Season starts again, doesn't it, AJ? When you go into a playoff, it's like whatever you've just done. Apart from unless you've got form coming into it, like Millwall.
This is what I hope for, and it's one thing I fear is that we're going to be heartbroken again at Wembley. Because, you know, Borough struggle.
I've said this on many occasions, go to watch Tottenham if you want to go to Wembley this season.
But, I say, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that Borough can make history. And I hope the next season we're ready. But it's all about, you've got to go into these 4 games now full of confidence. And won it. Because come Saturday, let's say it's Saturday, man, every single game's so vital, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's 4 cup finals.
Millwall win Saturday and Borough lose, it could be all over.
Well, they've got Sheffield United Saturday, haven't they?
That 5-point gap there, and they're on a run, mate. Come on, you know what I mean? We can't even say they're going to beat.
Haven't we just helped Sheffield United boost them a bit of confidence there as well?
Of course we have £50 million team that comes to play here, and you turn them over. I mean, look what happened to Diamond, they went on a run, so...
Aye, and they played well with it as well, so I mean... So, Ipswich last day of the season, no one to really worry about. They've got Wagon, Carriol if he plays, Gardner, good point also. You know, there's not really anyone in there that we should fear.
No one really.
But, I mean, that's been our story of our season.
Tough place to go, but listen, man, I'm sure that Borough will be able to handle this.
So, what you going there then? What you saying?
I think last game of the season, if it has to win it, Borough turn up and Borough win 2-0.
I'm going to go 2-0 Borough as well, just for the hell of it. Because I think by then Ed's going to be beaten up completely. So I don't know. I mean, we're sat here surmising. You know, like I say, guys, write in, get in touch, talk to us, tell us what your opinions are.
Let us know in the comment section your results for the last 4 games as well.
Let's see what you all think on the what was it you said on your accumulator that you put together? You had Borough finishing. How many points did you have it?
I think I had 78, finishing 5th.
So we'll take that all day long, won't we? So look. Who knows? We can only be positive, whether we agree or whether we don't agree with the manager, or whether we're getting behind the players, whatever. We all got to just get positive. So
yeah, man.
This has been AJ.
This has been Foxy.
Thanks for tuning in, Borough fans.
Subscribe.
Peace out.
Like it and share it and show your nana. Peace out.